we're back again, and a bit of a different one today. So some of you may recognise where we are, you might not. So we're at Ken's house. Most of you might know him as Papa Ken, but we've got his lovely BMW Z4 today to get nice and clean. This has been stored with a cover on it, so it's not too dirty, but for the last 6 months or so it's had a cover on. It's just sat here over winter and stuff. We don't drive it in the winter, so we're looking to get it nice and clean ahead of summer so that he can go out, get the roof down and enjoy it. And yeah, I'll get some cinematics up for you and just show you around. Like I say, it's not dirty, it's more the intricate stuff. So like, you know, in the little gaps and stuff, we just want to get it nice. The wheels, they're going to want a bit of work. He has said, obviously, it is an older vehicle, so we'll do what we can. We're not restoring this, we're just cleaning this, but we're going to see how good we can get it for him. And then going forward, he is going to look after it himself, using the range from Joule. But without further ado, let's get some before videos, clips, whatever you want to call them, up. So you can have a look around this car, see what we're working with. And then we'll tackle the exterior and then eventually move on to the interior, where there's not much to work with. There's 2 seats and yeah, the boot, don't get it wrong. I think he does want me to whip over the engine bay as well, so we'll have a quick look at doing the engine bay. And then, yeah, let's get the videos up.
Well, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Yeah, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Ain't no place gonna hold me when the road keep rolling on. Left my baby crying, said you can't live that way. Left my baby crying, says you can't live that way. I told her love ain't chained down, it just comes and drifts away. Yeah.
Now, as I say, he does want the engine bay doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bag over the alternator. The rest of it looks fine. The fuse box is covered. I'm pretty sure the battery's in the boot on this. So everything else is okay. I'm going to cover the alternator so we know that's safe. And then we'll get some nitty gritty on here, which is going to help break down any grease and grime and whatnot. I'm going to remove this seal, giving here a good clean whilst we're here. And then we will put some satin on this once we've pressure rinsed it all off, and that will just redress any of these plastic covers and get them looking good. So let's bring you in closer, we'll get some nitty on here, get the brushes and get to cleaning. So I'm now just applying nitty gritty to all of the engine, pretty much, where we can access anyway. And we'll also do the scuttle panel while we're here, do underneath this bonnet. I might have to get the EZ Go brush for this bonnet because it is a big one. My little stiff brush from Joule is not going to cut it today. This is a very big bonnet. Right, so nitty's on there. Get our brush, stiff one from Joule, and just go around and lightly agitate everything. Obviously being mindful where we're leaning, we don't want to be leaning on any of the plastic trims and breaking them, so yeah, just be cautious when you're doing this. Air boxes, stuff like that, are quite fragile. I'm just going to rinse this engine bay off now, and then we'll get the go brush and agitate the top of the bonnet.
Baby, why won't you talk to me? Can't kiss your tongue when we're talking about what I need.
Again, just a quick note, you never want to wash a hot engine. Always make sure it's cold.
Say what you will at the hardware store. Don't start it talking about sports, baby. Why won't you talk to me?
Just making sure we're staying wet, so reapplying again. Don't really want to get that cover too wet. There is little bits where it wants some attention, but you get these wet, they tend to sag. So yeah, we'll try and avoid getting it wet where we can. Don't get me wrong, it's going to get a bit wet, but nothing too crazy.
Can't get your tongue when we're talking about what I need. Think you're the silent type.
Right, let's pressure rinse that down.
What I like. I need a man who knows how to speak. So talk to me.
So I'm just going to go in with satin. This is the interior dressing from Joule, and this is just going to dress all these plastics and stuff nicely, all the pipes, the hoses, cables, everything like that, and just make them look good. Now with this stuff, because it is water based, you can just spray it on, leave it, sort of set and forget if you like, and it will just work its way all around the engine. So you can just shut the bonnet, come back to it when you've done the detail, and it should be all nicely dressed. Again, not being shy with it. I want it to get down everywhere and dress all the cables and hoses and everything. Let's not forget the bag that we did put on to cover the alternator. Let's remove that and shut the bonnet. How could I forget? We've also got the strip to put back in.
Yap on the phone with your daddy till dawn. Fishing with your buddies going on and on.
Now we can shut the bonnet. Moving on to the exterior, I'm going to use two products here. I'm going to use Nitty Gritty, the pre-wash from Joule, and Assault Snow Foam. I'm going to use them together just to have some extra bite. Like I say, it's not too dirty, but there is bits of green moss in the seals and stuff, so try and shift that where we can, and then we will refoam, go in with the brushes and agitate everything just to make sure we've got it all. But yeah, this is a killer combo. So this is the pre-wash hero bundle, I think they call it. Insane when they put partnered together. First of all, let's get Nitty on everywhere. Wheels, arches, this can go absolutely everywhere. Glass. Just don't let this product dry. That is all that you have to do. Make sure we're getting it all up on the roof and everywhere. Normally I would just do the lower third, but obviously it's getting a bit of a deep clean, shall we say, this vehicle.
Say it louder, say it louder.
Don't forget to clean behind your flaps as well, people.
Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control.
Let's get some snow foam on it.
You can turn your soul to something beautiful when you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. take control. You can tell it's all to something beautiful when you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the energy, bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time.
I am going to reapply the snow foam. I don't know if you can see. It's just like, you know, these little intricate areas where it's going to want some more attention in here and stuff like, you know. We're just going to go around with the brushes now and agitate all that whilst we've got some snow foam on there. And then we'll pressure rinse off again and we'll be ready to move on to the wheels. Now, for some reason, I feel like I forgot to get the before pictures, or before footage of the exterior properly. But we're new to this, new to the YouTube thing, so bear with me. Start agitating all these. I'll probably open the boot and agitate all the shuts and stuff as well whilst we're here, and then we should be pretty much done with the pre-wash stage.
Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, like it lasts to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shots for the gifted, triple shots for the pain. There you go, drink it up, all this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
Moving on to these wheels. They are gloss black, so we're going to be delicate with them. But we're going to do the tyres, do the arches, get some axis on the actual face and then a barrel, and then we're going to follow up with some toxin because some of this looks very baked on. So let's do that. Now, they are looking a damn sight better, but I do still think we need to go in with toxin just to get the last little bits out. You can see like little rusty bits on here, so we'll get toxin on there. This is going to react with all the iron contamination that's embedded on the wheel and help lift it to the surface. So we can just go in, lightly agitate with the brushes and hopefully remove it all. We'll give that about 4 or 5 minutes. We won't let it dry, but we want it to be reacting with the chemical. We'll see it start to bleed out. It's a bit harder to see on a black wheel, but once it starts bleeding out, we know it's doing its thing, it's reacting. We can go in with the brushes and we can lightly agitate. So we're not looking to deep clean with the brushes, we're just giving it a little bit of help. Now that wheel is looking a whole lot better. Just got 3 more to do. So I'll crack on with them. And we'll come back when we're doing the contact wash. Yeah, I'll do the other 3. Come back when we're doing the contact wash. Time to get on to the contact wash. Now for this, I've got Bahama Blue in our snow foam lance and a rinse bucket to keep dipping the mitt in, ensuring that we're not moving dirt around the car. The dirt's going to stay in the bucket. We're going to wash it. So yeah, let's snow foam some shampoo on there and get to washing it. Contact wash is complete. The paintwork is quite flat in areas, but I'm going to put some iron fallout remover on, just see if we can remove any contamination that may be on this paint. Obviously, we're giving it nice clean, so we'll get that on there, see if it reacts anywhere. We've got the right colour for it, so we will see it reacting if there is anything. So let me get some toxin on here, and if we do get any reactions, I'll bring you in to have a look. So just bring you in a bit closer and you can see now all down the side of the car, all these purple discolorations that you're seeing is iron contamination on the paintwork. Now this can be from your brakes, it could be from environmental factors if you're in a heavily industrial area, so where they're working on metal a lot, you know, grinding, stuff like that, you can tend to like pick this up quite easily. It'll just settle on the car, and yeah, this is why we decontaminate them, to get rid of it. Look at that, mad. The bonnet has got quite a bit on as well, as you can see. Big flat panel, so anything that lands on it is just going to sit there and adhere to the paint. So I'm now glad that we did a decontamination on this one. Okay, wow. Right, let's get pressure rinsed off, and then we'll be on to flex. So this is now moving on to like the final step of protection. Then we'll be drying it and moving on to the interior. So we're nearly done. This is not how I would normally approach it, but the heavens are about to open by the looks of it. So I'm going to get the tyre dressing on now, just while the tyres are dry and everything's dry. So I don't want to be putting it on a wet tyre or save myself a bit of time and not having to go around and re-dry the tyres. So we'll get the dressing on now and then it's done. We'll try and get the cinematics now of it finished before we move on to the interior, or attempt to move on to the interior. Hopefully this rain doesn't stop us. Them wheels look so much better now. So much better. They're not perfect by any means, but they definitely look a lot cleaner. Car's looking absolutely mega on the outside. Time to go on to this interior. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the mats and then we'll probably give it a very light vac, get the blower out again, blow everything out, the vents. It has got a flocked dash, so we need to be a bit cautious of this. Ken has said he doesn't want it vacuuming if we can help it, just so we don't damage any of the flock. So what I'm probably going to do is brush and a blower, nice soft brush. We'll just agitate and blow off what we can lightly. And then, yeah, all down the side of the seats and the rails and everything, we'll get the blowers down there and just try and get everything out of this car that we can. And then obviously there is a boot as well. And then we'll probably get Ken to come out and just lift this roof slightly for me, just so I can get round underneath there, the seal at the back there. Then steam it all and, yeah, should be pretty much done then. Glass, whatnot. The exterior is fully complete now, so we've not got to do anything. Normally we'd come back and do the side dressing, but that's done. So focus on this interior, get it knocked out and get it looking its best. So let's get the mats out.
Thunder calling down my name. Why don't you hear me, woman? Tell me, river, where your current flows. Why don't you hear me wander? Oh, stop your freight train. Let a lost man ride. Why don't you hear me wander? Fare you well, darling. Ain't coming back no more. Why don't you hear me wander?
The car is more or less done now, so I'm gonna go give Papa Ken a knock on the door and let him know that we're finished, and then we'll get a bit of a reaction video from him, see what he thinks. This car looks absolutely incredible now. Like, it's so nice in here. Yeah, let's get Papa Ken and see what he thinks. We're all done. Ken's in the car.
Mate.
What do we think?
2026, I'm ready for it. Let's have it. Let's get the summer roof off.
Looks brand new again, doesn't it?
Mate, I'm amazed. It's absolutely like a brand new now.
Looks smart inside.
isn't it? Yeah, we're really good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Roof down as well, looks even better. Tell you what, you wouldn't think it's a 2006, would you? Is it 2006?
Oh,
2009?
2009, sorry.
2009?
I apologise, I'm getting the cars mixed up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Looks mega, looks like a brand new car. You'll have to stay tuned because I don't know what's next, to be honest. I have had a word with Mark, so possibly it might be Mark's tractor, but we'll have to wait and see. Make sure you subscribe, like, drop us a comment. Yeah, see you on the next one.
The fire burned out. The warmth has gone away. The fire burned out, darling. The warmth has gone away. You turned so cold on me, baby, and you'll miss my love someday. The fire burned out. It's fading slow